the President of Azerbaijan, gave a solemn dinner in honor of the dear guests from America. Here they had the chance to taste traditional Azerbaijani dishes. The State Advisor on Interethnic Relations, Multiculturalism and Religion, Kamal Abdullayev, attended the banquet. He was very glad that the visiting Jewish group had had the opportunity to experience naturally the genuine spirit of tolerance that prevails in Azerbaijan. This is further confirmation of the words of President Ilham Aliyev, who describes multiculturalism as a way of life in Azerbaijan. A representative of the Sinai Temple, Kerry Lerman, thanked all the organisers and participants in the project and expressed the hope that the friendship and cooperation established during the visit would grow into strong brotherhood.
I'm grateful to you that you are a great present for our synagogue, which have already brought from Los
As global turbulence continues, people's diplomacy becomes ever more important. The visit to Azerbaijan of the delegation from the Sinai Temple is a classic example of people of goodwill seeking to use dialogue to overcome the problems in international relations. The meeting of representatives of the Jewish community of Los Angeles with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Azerbaijan took place in a relaxed atmosphere. They discussed crucial issues in international affairs: the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, the Azerbaijani-Armenian crisis, the standoff between America and Russia, Iran's nuclear program. These were just some of the issues on the agenda. Azerbaijani Foreign Minister Elmar Mamediyarov, a career diplomat, showed his characteristic tact and delicacy in the discussions. He shared his views with us at the end of the meeting.
First of all, of course, this is one of the very interesting discussions, and according to the question which I was asked, it's showing up a very sincere approach through the questions by this group of American Jews who are very much interested to understand what's going on in the region, how Azerbaijan and Israel managed to build up a good cooperation, what as an American Jewish community are they looking for bringing Azerbaijan-US relations on the attitude that will be more supportive rather than diverse. And I think that that kind of visits is extremely important, not only for American Jewish community members, but as well as for Azerbaijan itself, because for us it's also having more from United States, from the Jewish community visiting visitors. It's helping them to understand us and helping us to understand them. And that kind of context for sure will be continuously supportive by Foreign Ministry. And I believe, according to what I understand between the line of members of delegation, that they feel themselves also very comfortable in Azerbaijan. And this is probably what, as I said during our meeting, one of the achievements for Azerbaijan, to keep tolerance, multiculturalism on the high stake and high level, and we have to preserve it by all means.
Azerbaijani diplomacy has made great strides in recent years. A clear line of strategic partnership has been established with many countries. Azerbaijan is making a growing contribution to the common cause of stabilization and comprehensive cooperation, and the parallel role of popular diplomacy in this cannot be ignored.
We had the opportunity, some of us, to meet with the foreign minister. I think that we were enormously impressed. He was gracious, he was smart. He obviously knows the world very well and was willing to share what it is that he knows. And he gave us a much deeper insight both into Azerbaijan and also into the struggles and challenges and opportunities that Azerbaijan faces in the world. I think that the way he spoke about the country impressed us and taught us a lot, so that when we speak about Azerbaijan, what he said will have an impact on what it is that we'll be able to bring back to the United States. I think this meeting will make a difference because we do have platforms in the United States, and we will be able to say that our experience of Azerbaijan is that this is a young democracy and a tolerant place, and a place that the United States ought to be helping along its way, since there are a lot of points of contact and I think a lot of agreement on the ideals that should be at the heart of a nation.
The meeting with the visitors from Los Angeles with Israel's ambassador to Azerbaijan was relaxed and open. The main subject was overcoming inertia in international relations. The political establishment of different states may allow itself a break in relations, but this should be no obstacle to the interaction of ordinary people. Informal interaction is one of the main vectors of contemporary multiculturalism, which has the mission of averting new risks and challenges.
I think that from our long and bitter experience in the Middle East, conflict can be solved only by direct negotiations between the sides. Now, we are not naive, and we know that the international opinion is also of crucial importance because it can encourage sides to reach this conclusion. And I think that this meeting is very important, not directly in solving the conflict, because I think that it's a sovereign decision of both Azerbaijan and Armenia. And I think the international community established very clear-cut guidelines regarding the resolution, peaceful means, and preserving the territorial integrity of Azerbaijan. But this meeting, I think, spread the word about what is Azerbaijan. What is the challenges, what is the perception here. And I think that the more people know about true Azerbaijan, a place of harmony, peaceful coexistence between religion, faces, ethnic minority, the better it is to show the world that Azerbaijan is not a warmongering country, but a country that is genuinely interested in solving pending conflicts.
The Jewish delegation from the USA visited the Baku Jewish School in the suburb of Zich. This school was built 13 years ago, especially for children of Jewish families in Azerbaijan. More than 400 people study here today. The school is designed for the country's mountain Jews and European Jews. The building meets all modern standards in education. There's also a kindergarten here, designed for the children of Jewish families. The educational complex was built with support from the Heydar Aliyev Foundation. A ceremonial reception was held for the guests after their visit to the school. The chairman of the State Committee for Work with Religious Structures took part in the event. The statesman praised Jewish-Azerbaijani relations. He noted in particular that the Jewish community can always rely on all possible support from Azerbaijani official bodies. During the meeting, Mubariz Gurbanli gave the Jewish delegation a book on Azerbaijani tolerance. The Jewish delegation from the USA had a meeting with representatives of the religious confessions of Azerbaijan. The head of the Board of Muslims of the Caucasus, Sheikh ul-Islam Ala Shukur Pashazadeh, met the visitors. He said that people of different religions in Azerbaijan live in peace and stability. Relations between the state and religions are at a high level. Since Azerbaijan gained its independence, special attention has been paid to the religious sphere, and mosques, synagogues and churches have been built at state expense. Pointing out the Baku Islamic University students who were present in the room, the leader of the Muslims of the Caucasus said that they were attending the meeting as part of the upbringing of the younger generation in the right spirit, so that they too might follow and extend the traditions of tolerance in their actions and daily lives. Pashazadeh said that the visit of the Jewish representatives made a special contribution to the development of interfaith relations. In his speech, Rabbi Volpa praised the tolerance in the religious sphere in Azerbaijan. He said that the community he represented intended to establish closer relations with Azerbaijan. The head of the Mountain Jews religious community, Milich Yevdayev, stressed that what the American guests had seen was the reality of daily life for the members of all three religions. For his part, the Archbishop of Baku and Azerbaijan, Alexander, said that in Azerbaijan representatives of Islam, Christianity and Judaism carry out joint work and tackle together any problems that might arise. The visitors looked around the Teze Pir Mosque and the library of the Board of Muslims of the Caucasus. Sheikhul Islam Ala Shukur Pashazadeh received them in his residence too. There, discussions continued on Azerbaijani multiculturalism. The visitors thanked the head of the Muslim board and presented him with a Jewish ritual instrument, the shofar. It is usually blown during services on special holidays.